Shot clock at 5, only 10 seconds left of the game. Jackson driving now. Ball game. They bled it all the way down to 4.8. Nate Searley, who's a non-staff official, but has called 3 games in his NBA career. Curry down the lane and couldn't finish there. So Quentin Jackson, 3 years at Texas A&M. He was undrafted in 2022. And the man who's been struggling more than anyone, Aaron Nesmith, of course
now here it's all been fast-paced and still taking care of the ball. He wouldn't tell me. He just told me. He just talked about the importance of taking care of the ball as they turn over right now.
Jarris Walker threw it away, and Kuminga with a 2-hand hammer. Didn't we say play for a little sidestep 3? And the rebound right to Quentin Jackson, and that's blocked by Butler. A ricochet out back to Jimmy. Running with Kuminga. And right there, Kay, you said Kuminga's pace. Did he freak out or go 100 miles an hour to the rim, run into a defender? No, stop.
And he comes to a jump stop there. Made sure he veered to the middle, took that one defender with him, just made it easy for Jimmy Butler.
Play after play for Jonathan Kuminga. Nesmith has lasered in 2 threes.
This is a guy that shot over 50% when he was at Vanderbilt and came into the league saying, I'm a cold-blooded sniper, trust me.
Jimmy Butler putting it up and in, and he will draw the foul. But I'm laughing at Nesmith making those 2 threes. Principle of verticality. You got to be able to play a little bit of defense. Tony Bradley getting some playing time at the pivot. Steph Curry bottoming a 3. Out to Quentin Jackson. They wanted Bradley initially on Buddy. Walker will launch, and Draymond played that well. That's how you contest a 3. Don't land on someone. Don't foul them.
You'll live with that shot.
Steph Curry fouled shooting a 3. And an opportunity for a 4-point play.
And they cannot live with that shot. That's why he sold out. He did a little too much. High 5 contest, secondary motion. He just did everything. I just think he just crashed into him. Got him low and high. But I was going to say on the other side, Buddy Hield fought hard. Yeah, he switched on to Bradley, but he's like, I'm not going to give him an easy catch. Let me fight. They couldn't get it to him, force a tough 3. And then this is the 3 the Warriors want Steph to take, any 3. And the Pacers were like, oh no, how did he get open? You see him just kind of moving. Tony Bradley's too big. He couldn't stop himself.
Buddy rejected the screen. Kick it back out to Moody for a 3, and Moses bottoms a triple.
That was big.
In Indiana, great player, 31 years of age.
And he's been their most consistent scorer since he's been here in Indiana. I always love the stories of these guys as Jackson misses as he goes to the basket. The stories of these guys that don't go to the big blue blood schools. He went to New Mexico State.
Yeah, for 2
He's
years.
Made a big-time career for himself.
Draymond out of the corner. As much as he struggled shooting, it's great to see him hit a couple 3s and score there. He's such a good player. Just felt for him the first 5 games. Buddy Hield dropping in a 3. Coletta warmed up the ball, and Quentin Post.
Yeah.
Nice reward as he rolled, and Steph found him.
Screen, rescreen. Finally on the second one, 2 defenders go with Steph as he knew they would. Just throw it right back to the roller.
Johnny Furphy will launch the 3. Told you, shooter.
But like I said, they still take care of the ball. They still play fast. They put a lot of pressure on you.
Rick Carlisle's an elite coach. His system works. That's been proven. Steph Curry rimming that in. Shooters roll for the 3.
Not even something they were doing last year because they didn't need to. They were making way more shots.
Yeah, Steph says, I don't want any moving screens. I will work on Furphy. Kuminga will launch the 3 right through.
Wow.
JK's another one. When his feet are set, Butler unable to finish the other way. Nesmith, corner 3, and he got it. So Aaron Nesmith looks like the playoff Nesmith. He's got 15 to back up Siakam's 16.
And this is the tempo the Pacers want to play with. Warriors can play fast too, but you can tell the Pacers are definitely comfortable now.
Skip pass to Draymond. Again, feet set, and the 3 is down. Quentin Jackson back out to Nesmith. Now he's hit.
There he goes.
And now you're going to get a T on top of it. Steve Kerr used an early timeout. I'm going to ask Kalena why, because I'm going to throw a number at him. As Kuminga met up top by Isaiah Jackson.
That is amazing defense. They dealt with Draymond's fake handoff. That usually gets everybody. They recovered.
So Neesmith and Siakam have taken 24 shots. How many assists do you think they have in this game as Quentin Jackson bottoms at 3?
0.
One.
Close.
Now, wait, this promo by the end of the year, it's going to be 6 pages. I'm just so happy that it's the same price for 5 years. Corner 3, and a team that couldn't shoot is now making everything it needs.
If you're not going to Euro step or avoid him, he's going to get you.
It takes a lot of courage to just keep getting run over like that. And running down the lane, Jonathan Kuminga. Enough is enough. Pajemski. They switch aside to Kuminga. They're running things through JK right now. Gonna drive and hammer again. I'll tell you what, Jonathan Kuminga, what a beginning to the season. This is where a young player, hey, you're guarding a generational Hall of Famer. And Steph deflected that after it was taken away. It won't matter. Quentin Jackson's got it done.
Told you, Quentin Jackson.
Neesmith attacking again. Al Horford knocking it back to Moody. Warriors looking for the stop and score. They got the stop. There's the score. Pajemski is 5 of 7, bottoms the 3, and Indiana's got to take time. Even at 80. Neither team is led by double digits. Warriors' biggest lead 9. Pacers' biggest lead 6. Moody out to Guy Santos, and Guy bottoms the 3.
That is a massive 3-ball. Warriors finding some traction and rhythm offensively now.
Siakam tried to get it to Tony Bradley. Going to create space, shuffled his feet the whole time to do it, but able to finish. Indiana came out storming out of the halftime locker room. Ray J. Dennis missing. You could play for 1, and Jimmy with the scattered situation going to peel off here. Down to 5. Butler on Siakam, wheels around, reverses it up and in, and draws the foul right at 0. What a play by Jimmy Butler. Yeah, remember, flagrant foul is unnecessary contact. And head and neck area issue as Quentin Post bottoms a 3.
They never hesitate. They're just playing with nothing to lose.
Sure.
No one really expects anything from the Pacers. They can just come out and freewheel it.
Butler to Kuminga. Another dunk. Steph, hesitation. Down the lane. Draymond catch and shoot 3 is long and strong. And there's Guy Santos kicking it out to Curry for 3.
Wait, it's 3 guys. Kuminga was down there. Quentin Post was down there. We got a clutch game here.
Quentin Jackson. To get Horford on a switch. Siakam's the guy they wanted. Siakam passed it up. Quentin Jackson at 3. Got it! Quentin Jackson's got 17, make it 20. Siakam jumper for the lead. And a rebound by Jarris Walker. Quentin Jackson 3. Got it! Quentin Jackson. The Warriors down a deuce with a minute left. Jimmy Butler to tuck it down and draw the foul. Jimmy ties it and a trip to the line. Jarris Walker. And now Siakam's got Steph. That's the mismatch they wanted right there. Kuminga comes to help. Shot clock down to 5. Siakam from deep. And he got it. And Steve Kerr's going to use a timeout. Shot clock at 5. Only 10 seconds left in the game. Jackson driving now. Ball game. They bled it all the way down to 4.8.